Hey everyone, it's another idea unboxing episode. I would say episode 9, I would say. Or 8, whichever floats your boat. But I got this tool I'm gonna be showing off, and another one possibly with my other personnel showing you it. Hello everyone, and you're probably wondering where I am. Over here. No, wait. Oh. Ignore that. Hopefully I didn't. Okay. Welcome back to this episode of Idea Unboxing Season 2, Episode 4. I think from my video of the instant funnel that'll be posted would be somewhere in this video, like over there. We're back. Now comes the other couple of things, and I did order more of the. I did order more stuff from Amazon, so that's coming soon. But aside from all that, I have the rest of my unboxing stuff to do. So let's see what we have to offer. And if my other personnel showed you what else I have, yeah, this is going to be an exciting episode. I do have more stuff on the way, or I didn't show it off to you, but if I showed it off, then yeah. If I didn't, then I didn't. But we're going to be starting off today's episode with the original general purpose Formafo Flex Draining Tool. I don't know much about this tool, but for what I can see, it is a universal tool that holds its shape. No mess, reshapeable, and reusable 1,000 times. Easy to clean, easy to drain, hard to reach oil filters without no mess. So yeah. So as we look at the other side of it, it's useful for cars and trucks, motorcycles, garden tools, industrial equipment, ATVs, and boats. And this is what it's basically used for. If you have like an oil filter, anything that hard to manage, you can just shape it, drain it, and form a easy bridge. You could shape it to anything that you want. You can do this for gasoline, oil, transmissions, coolants, and even batteries. This product is 100% made in the United States by Formal Cover Inc. in, I would say, I don't know what city this is, but you're free to look it up in the comments. But I'm going to be testing this out tomorrow at my job site, so let's see how this thing handles. And all my other tools and all that, all my other equipment, please, if you like what you see in today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe. So enough about that. Let's get this thing loaded up and see how it handles. Okay, now that my tiny truck is loaded up in my car and all that, we're gonna go to work now. So, if you like what you see in today's video, like and subscribe, and let's keep going with today's video. Alright, our first thing that we have is the heavy-duty rear RC rear truck heavy-duty axle. As you could see in the previous ticket counting episode, I think I ran Lil K a bit too hard and broke his previous axle. This is what I can possibly figure out what happened. Oh, memento. Okay. I have the stock axle in Lil K as we speak, but as you can see, this, if I hold it, this is not supposed to move, right? Wrong. Check it. It's not supposed to move. So I took this thing apart to see if the inner gear of the pumpkin broke or possibly grinded, but I'm pretty sure it's something internally that broke, being the I think part of the axle, the inner axles of this. I strongly don't know, but I will try to get that figured out soon. But in the meantime, I'm possibly gonna strip this down for spare parts or something, because I checked the pumpkin gear inside here of the differential is still good. But I'm gonna have to tear this apart down at a later date to figure out what's going on. But this is the heavy duty axle this time. This goes for about, I would say, right around like 18 bucks. Well, yeah, 18 bucks. But that's only because you don't have the leaf springs or anything for it. And also I did order more parts for Lil K, so stay tuned when that video drops. And I ordered more GoPro batteries for my GoPro, because batteries number 2 and 3, if you could see them, they kind of bulged out a little bit. Yeah, it's not supposed to bulge like that. So these batteries are defective, so I'm going to be tossing those out responsibly, because I don't want the ion cells in them to be blown up. So I'm going to have to recycle those responsibly. If anyone knows how to do that, post it down in the comments. I would be gladly appreciated. Well, with that out of the way, let's get to dismantling Lil K for axle number 3, and let's see if we can get it good from here. But if you like this video so far, subscribe. It really helps this channel move forward. But enough about that. Let's tear apart, or let's swap the stock axle again. Not from this one, but with this one instead. I did buy this, and again, this is heavy duty. I know it looks like this a little bit from color, but hopefully this one will put up to the task. I might reinstall the driveline with it again, and I might do something with him at a later date. But enough said, let's tear him, well, not tear him apart, but let's carefully take him apart and let's rebuild him. Stronger, better, and more awesomer. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, as you can clearly see right here, this is the stock axle of what I started with. Right here, I outfitted it with multiple leaves, as you can clearly see in the picture. The stock one is still doing pretty good, but I have to pay attention to where I put the differential, because last time I put the differential over on the driver's side, and when I went to go forwards, it went backwards. So I had to deal with that a little bit. So I have to be real careful where I put this. So I gotta remember it's on the other side. It's supposed to be on the I would say more likely on this side. So I'm gonna put this, if the drive line doesn't come off, or I'm gonna use this paper clip that's like pointed up to be my point of reference of the differential goes on this side. So I got the drive line here, mostly plastic. It's a good drive line. I'm going to be replacing it with this one that came with the first aftermarket axle. And then after that, I'm going to be replacing this differential with this one here. Looks sort of similar, and I really hope it fits. So let's get this thing taken apart more. Well, I'm gonna take this out of the bag shortly. I'm gonna move this guy to the side, and I'm gonna be taking this out of the bag right now. So let's take this out of the bag and compare it with the other axle that I have right here. So let's see what this thing's made out of. Okay, with this new axle out, I can clearly see that it is more strong and stable to handle all the tasks I'm about to throw at it, compared to this one, which clearly broke under extreme pressure. So here's the plan. What I did with this originally, with taking this guy out, I'm gonna mirror it. What I did before was this, if you can see it. If I can find my tweezers. Here we go. Okay, so plan simple. I'm gonna take all this part, all the leaf springs apart, mirror it onto these two parts, and then put it back together like so. So hopefully I can take them apart easy, because I really don't want to take this thing apart again if I put it in backwards. So plan is take off these 4 screws of this rear axle, put it onto here with the leaf springs, and then take off the tires, put the tires on this, and then load it back up with the driveline like I mentioned earlier. So let's get that all situated. This might take me a while, so please remain tuned. Okay, as you can clearly see from this image, that I got successfully transferred over. Now all that's left to do is remove the screws from either side, place the wheels from this onto here, and we can get this show on the road. So let me just do this last part real quick, and we can get moseying down the road. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, we are. Alright, if you're just coming back to this video, I just got the differential transferred. And yes, it is on the correct way. Literally, it's on the right. I mean, how can I miss it? The stock differential is still doing its job. Gonna have to see later what's going on in there to see if it's all good, but I'm still gonna save this and the old and the first ever aftermarket differential, because again I'm gonna have to tear it apart for spare parts and maybe just either use the shell of this for any replacement gears or what have you. But it gives me good practice to practice on the real thing at my job. So yeah. So let's put these aside and get my truck. So all I have left to do is just insert 2 screws here, if I can readjust it. So where is my so all I have to do is insert 2 screws up here, hook these little guys like so into here, and then put in the drive line, and then I should be done. But this, no, I can't tell you about it yet. I will wait until next episode to tell everyone about what's going to be happening next on the truck. But anyway, I'm going to be inserting this now like this, and hopefully if I didn't mix up the screws for the other one, I think I may have mixed them up. Picking up these little parts is a pain. Okay, I got the screws that I need, I think. Okay, now I got this. Okay, I got the parts. Not sure if I should install this again, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, the differential is in. And a lot more sturdier, if I do say so myself. I should have gone with this during the start. And they got a little bit more breathing room. But let's put this on the floor and let's test it out. Okay, moment of truth. Hey, it doesn't go backwards anymore. Okay, that means I did put this thing correctly. So, yay! And I'm kind of noticing that I'm a little bit footage low on this. I'm gonna run this until the footage wears out. But that's one thing of this idea unboxing complete. And as we transport back to the workbench, so yeah, every time that I push the accelerator, and reverse, it works. So yeah. And also the little actuator up there moves too, especially when I put into high drift mode. It goes fully sideways, and then when I hit bigger, handles high torque like a dream. Now, let's move on to the next idea unboxing, and special thanks to Lil K for allowing me to repair his stock differential axle with differential axle number 2 being busted, and with new differential number 3. So let's hope this one lasts. But aside from that, let's move on to the next unboxing item. Okay, the next item that we have here are the L10S BX27 True Wireless EarPods that I found on Amazon for I would say $28. I'm gonna have to recheck that, but don't hold me to that. Here's the parameters for it. If you need to pause the video and look at it, now will be an excellent good time. It says here that this is the BX27 model. The playtime for the headphones themselves run about 15 hours, and the charge in the case can hold up to 60 hours. Charge time is, I would say, 1.5 hours for the headset and 2 hours for charging the case. The frequency range is about 2.401 to 2.480 gigahertz. The transmit power is about 3 to 11 dBm. The battery is about, I can't pronounce it, maybe you can, but input is 5 volts, and then the output is about 5 volts. So on that, let's take these out and let's see what they are. Okay, I opened up the case, had to unwrap it first, had to move this out, and I'm greeted by foam, and I have accessories too. Let's open up those first, if I can just get them. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Let's get this foam out, and finally get to the accessories. So let's see what we have. We have we have resizable like ear connectors, and we have a charge cord. This is a Type C to USB, so that's cool to me. And then here's the instruction manual. Capability, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I'm gonna read this at a different time, but yeah, that's all this box came with. So let's put this back in here, put the accessories right there, close this thing up, and move this out of the way. Now, with the main box itself, unwrapping it is pretty straightforward. Just pull the tab, here we go. Let's open this. Oh, there's another tab right here. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, these are fresh. These are so fresh. I mean, connecting them in the manual, I'm gonna have to do this on my own for this part. But I'll read you how to pair these. First, please make sure the earbuds are charged successfully before charged case are fully charged before use. I mean, everyone just plays with them right out of the box. Step 1, take one earbud out of the case. Earbuds will power on, start pairing automatically. The indicator will flash blue. Well, it'll flash rapidly. Indicator of another earbud will slowly flash blue when paired successfully. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to be testing these a later time, but yeah, 28 bucks from Amazon. It's really good. So thank you, Enlist model BX27 for letting me debut this on the channel. Now the last one, I'm possibly gonna need to change cards for this next one because I can see them almost down to 13 minutes. But we can either, I'm gonna run it till the card runs out, or wait until something else happens. But anyway, let's continue this idea unboxing season 2 episode 4. Welcome back, everyone. I know this is a new day and all that. Current time is I don't know what my current time is. It is 2:12 p.m. on this Wednesday. And now I'm going to be introducing you to the professional considered. Look, it's a podcast microphone set that I'm going to be showing to you right now. Check it. This set features stable, well, not stable, but suitable for small recording studios for professional recording, built-in elastic shock absorbers to prevent noise. Prevent noise and all that. Look, I can't pronounce the rest of it on my own, but have a quick look. This is what all the features that have in store for me. But enough just talking about it. Let's get it unboxed and let's see what this thing has to offer right now. Okay, that was kind of a quick unboxing for me. I did not set that up in advance, by the way, but let's see what we have. We have, I don't know what this part is, but I think this is a sound mitt. I don't know, it's flexible. We have a sort of connector for the main mic. We have a mic muffler, like I do on my GoPro right now. Golden mic for the MC of basically just me. Let's see, we have the audio cord for it. I think this is the grip for the bottom of the stand. The articulating arm, extra wires, and the mount unit. So all this, I got this at Walmart. Big shout out to Walmart, by the way, for all this. I'm going to be setting it up with the short amount of time that I have left on this card. And I'm going to be building it right now. So let's see how this thing comes together. Okay, I think that went a lot quicker than it did. I kind of cheated a little bit, to be honest. I did watch a video how to assemble this, but at most point, this thing does look a little bit big. I'm going to be trying to figure out how to mount this properly, but yeah, it has a leveling bar. The mic is pretty low key, to be precise. It's a little bit different than I'm used to, but I think I can manage it just fine. But I think this cable connects to the back. I'm no audio expert, but okay. And then the other one goes into this some people call this thing a sound mixer, but I think this is how it's supposed to go. And then I think, if I'm reading this right, on here, trying to figure out where the rest of it goes, but I'll probably get that sorted out on a later date. But this is what's going to be built for my latest, well, I can pretty sure you'll know where this is going to be used for if I get around to it. I've been hinting about it, but I think it's time for me to unveil what I've been trying to do for this setup. So, if you ever see the golden mic on the video, as I'm going to be taking a selfie shot with it now, as I'm recording it, real quick. But yeah, if you ever see this golden mic right here in the thumbnail, hopefully if I can create something like that, you'll know that I'm doing a podcast. Podcast soon. And it will be, pause for effect. It will be RX10 Trim Talk with yours truly. I will be using this here microphone to basically filter out my voice into the unknown of the internet. My show will be basically to process kind of like a radio show or a video podcast show. One of the two. I'm going to be studying on YouTube a little bit how to get my podcast show off the ground. So, if you're around and if you see this golden mic in my thumbnail for my first ever Trim Talk show, please like subscribe and enable that bell icon and the notifications so you never miss my show. But aside from that, I'm going to be playing around with this thing. Hopefully I can get something powered up through my massive computers over here. And also, shout out to a YouTuber that I watch that has over 1.29 million subscribers, to Track Trendy. To you, sir, I kind of typed up your name as the NASA travel guy. Not any disrespect to you, sir, but your content is revolutionary to have a peek of your world. But as a small YouTube channel, maybe you have some tips that you can give an average YouTuber like myself. Any props? So if you want, please leave a motivational comment in the contents below. But aside from that, I think this will be a perfect wrap up of this video, seeing that my GoPro is low on battery power, and also I know you can't see it, but I can see it right now. My card data is probably going to go down soon. Just let me quickly check it. Yeah, so this will be an end to this video. Glad I got this built and all that. But yeah, if you enjoy these videos and everything about them, please like and subscribe. And hopefully I will be buzzing or talking your ear or eyes off very soon. So until then, I will see you later.